Well, we're all done racing here at Northfield Park. So a little bittersweet. Compass Rose was good. You know, if you watch the video, coming to the 5/8 pole, Hunter Myers gives his horse a little swat, and I almost lost her. She threw her head and almost got out of gear, or almost run down the backstretch. He hit her again. She threw her head, and I said, at that point, I thought I was a winner, right? You know, you got the guy in front whipping his horse, and I'm loaded in the 2-hole. I'm assuming I'm a winner, right? So the one thing I don't want to do, at that point, you're thinking in the back of your head, there's a voice in the back of your head saying, okay, Compass Rose DC has made breaks in the last turn before. We don't want to blast her into that last turn. Just keep her trot and put her in a position to win, and she'll win. And in fairness to Hunter's horse, he finished up down the lane good. There's a pretty good headwind, and I couldn't get him. I thought I could, but I couldn't. You know. And then the other guy, to be honest, I know exactly what happened. He bled. It's a super cold night. The track's hard as a rock. Those are two contributing factors. I had asked Lauren after, you know, did we make any changes? There were a couple of things that we had to treat him for 2 weeks ago that we did not in the past. So what you're left looking at is a puzzle. I know the outcome. I know what happened. We need to know how we got to here. So I think we have a pretty good handle on it. I'll talk to the veterinarian a little closer tomorrow with Lauren and Jason and formulate a better plan. I don't think a ton went wrong, but obviously some things went wrong tonight. You can see by the trip he got, I thought I was a winner for sure. When I moved him, you know, I thought we were gold. I thought we were gone. And especially since that's the horse, the same way the race went, where Ronnie Wren came first over and cleared the lead and was gone and then made a break, that was the horse that was on the front end. This was the same race, only I expected to have a better result. And much worse result. Well, I guess not much worse, but the exact same in a different way. I knew what took place when we were pulling up. I just trying to go through how we got to there. So I think it's just a matter of, and for those of you out there that are concerned, you know, we've grown as a stable. I've grown as a person, as a driver, and I understand that sometimes horses will bleed, whether they're on Lasix or not. If there are enough contributing compounding factors in a horse, especially one that's has been accused of bleeding before, you know, it doesn't take a lot for that boulder to start rolling downhill. So how do we stop it in its tracks? How do we make sure he doesn't bleed again? I think, keep in mind, White Tiger bled through Lasix about 6 weeks ago. We have him on a very, very structured diet, a very, very structured training regimen of how we train White Tiger to ensure that he does not bleed again, and it's worked very well, as you can see. I think a very similar, very structured regiment for Tour de Lindy is and will be put in place tomorrow. It wasn't that it wasn't there, but it needs to be really ratcheted down to where it's a day-to-day, trip by trip, whether it's jogging trip or on the wheel or whatnot. Everything has to be structured every day and documented. We need to make sure that he is all systems go next time he races. And again, I believe the track being really, really hard probably played a little role. That may sound silly to you, saying, well, how does one get to the other? Anytime their feet are sore, pain level goes up a little bit, stress level goes up a little bit. When that stress level goes up, you know, a stress level for a normal horse, what they can take, what they'll tolerate may be up here, maybe quite a bit lower for a bleeder. And once you get past that watermark, then it's waterworks. So we know it took place with Lindy. We'll get him squared away and patched up and make sure that it doesn't happen again, or at least do our best to make sure it doesn't happen again. Compass Rose DC was good tonight. You know, we lucked out. We got away in the 2-hole, and I really just don't think, I think if I had her right tight on Hunter's helmet, maybe I beat her, but maybe I beat him, but I was just really worried she'd make a mistake. She has done that before. A second is still good out of the 6-hole, 11-1 going to the gate. You know, she hasn't been her best form with bad trips and bad post positions, but tonight, I think we should have won. But she raced good to finish second, so we'll take it. A second and a 7th, both explainable losses. I'm just going to pitch the line out for Lindy because I know exactly what happened with Compass Rose. Hopefully she can use that second place finish to springboard into the winner's circle next week. So that's it. We're all done racing tonight. You can see Ollie with me. It's a late night for the kiddies, but they wanted to come to the track tonight. They wanted to come to the track tonight, and they wanted to hang out with Dad. Weird times. You know, they're not in school right now. They did their work very well today. I promised them if they did their work well, they could come to the races tonight. And here we are. Now we're on our way back to, well, our Ohio home.
Second home.
Back to our second home, because tomorrow morning I got a lot of training to do. For you guys, if you have any horses over here in Ohio, I would recommend paying attention to tomorrow's update. Everybody is training here in Ohio tomorrow. So that's it for the evening. Take care. I hope you guys had a great day today. It's cold here at Northfield Park, but it's going to be a beautiful day tomorrow. Take care.